Would you like to choose something today?
What do you think we need to do? What is your tuition telling you?
It's seriously, I have the feelings book, so that was kind of my intuition, but it is up to you because
now are we doing gym or are we doing the other stuff?
We're gonna do gem today. We'll do the presentation another day this week for gem.
Okay.
You'll learn the ins and outs of the beginning parts of it. Like, I know we've been doing gem. We're gonna learn why, how, and to what depths it can work for everybody, and like why it does it, why it's so powerful.
What is your necklace?
It's amber. I got it from Maria. I got it from my friend. She got it from Mexico.
Now, who were those people that had your pictures with on Facebook? Those women who met you in Colorado or whatever.
Maria was a lady that I've met through SER, like in a group that I've been in. We're working together, doing gem with people with her culture. She is translating for me.
She's the one that's translating. Awesome.
So awesome. I had an opportunity to fly there, and so we actually made 2 one-way tickets instead of a round trip, so I could have more hours in Denver, so we could actually visit. So we went to her house, we went to lunch, and we visited for like 4 hours.
So you went to Denver to see her and then back to San Antonio?
No, we went to Denver and then back to Omaha.
Oh, so you went to San Antonio, then Denver, and then how long were you in Denver?
Just 4 hours.
Oh my goodness. That is so cool.
Yeah, it was a long day. We got up at 4:30 in the morning, and we got to Omaha at 9:30 p.m.
Oh my goodness. Well, 9:30 difference.
Huh?
Because were you in different time zones too, weren't you?
I was in two. Because San Antonio, or no, I was in two different times, because Houston is Central Time, the same. Then San Antonio is an hour early.
It's Mountain Time.
It's Mountain Time. And then we went to Denver, which is still Mountain Time, and we went back to Omaha. So it was just one different time zone, but it was like back and forth. I was in 3 states in 7 days, 3 different types of weather, which is probably why I have 1-900 hot babe voice, because I was like, there's the difference. I don't know if I could ever live in Houston. Like, I felt like I had wet socks on the entire time. It was so humid. I was just like,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I do not like this at all. I was like, no, thank you.
Okay. So yeah, let's just work on general emotion stuff, because I think now that I'm back to work and I am and talking to Sarah and feeling more confident about, and see, one thing that really has been coming up a lot, and Mike keeps, saying, it's like, well, we need to sit down and talk about how you can spend less than I physically make every month, because you spend more than I physically make every month. And it's like, but when I filled out that divorce paperwork, there was no debt other than the house and the 2 cars.
There's no way.
But
so just have him email you and explain where he's coming from with that.
I don't want to talk to him. Lawyer. I'm not going to talk to him. It's like, and I'm thinking in my mind, it's like, we're getting a divorce. We're going our separate ways. You do you, I will do me. And you don't have to worry about me.
For sure. Just talk to,
I've been feeling like this bad little girl. And all the stuff that he talks about is just like, yep, I'm that. And I think this work is helping me to recognize that. I feel like this bad little girl. So I don't know if that's what we want to work on or something out of the book.
Well, let's see what I come up with and see if it's See if it resonates.
Okay.
Because life does hit you sideways. There's always something that's going to happen. Like it's kind of a day, right? When I got to work on Monday, Sunday was kind of a day as well, with my ex-husband. And so it was just kind of two things. And so there's always going to be something. And then we just need to know like this is why we're doing GEM, right? This is why we're working really hard every single week to knock these emotions out or these feelings out, because we can know the tools that we need, go through our toolbox, find the tool we need to get back to feeling okay, right?
Yeah, and not let
Give
it sit in and sink us.
Yeah, not let tomorrow's going to be a completely different day, right?
Yeah.
And so tonight's a completely different day. I don't feel the same way I did 4 hours ago, right? And so you just gotta know, you just use your tools that we have, and we've talked about those tools, right? We've talked about them. We'll go through them again, and we'll talk about why they're so important when we work at this. So let's just look at the feelings. Can I please test for you?
Yes, please do. You have permission.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So I'm going to make a statement, and I'm going to ask you. Oh, not all of the feelings. Let's find the right feelings. I'm like, that's not the right feelings. Okay. I'm gonna make a statement, and I'm going to ask you, is the feeling that you need to work on this paper? No. Is it feeling that you need to work on this paper? Is it feeling that you need to work on this paper? Is it a feeling that you need to work on number 36? Is it number 37? Is it number 38? Did you do this one last time?
I don't know. What's the feeling?
Guesses at what normal and appropriate.
What?
Guesses at what normal and appropriate is.
I can't hear you.
It's not the same thing. It is guesses at what normal or appropriate is.
Oh.
Does that resonate, or would you like the other one?
What's the other one?
No, the one that you were. I feel like they're tied together because that makes sense to me.
Yeah. Because I feel like whenever Mike throws things at me that aren't normal, I feel like a bad little girl. And rather than saying, no, you're wrong, this isn't normal, I feel like I'm bad, and I have been bad. So yeah, I think that's perfect.
All right. Sounds fabulous. We work on that. I'm going to figure out how many generations come back.
Okay.
If you didn't feel like this, what would be the intention? What would be the outcome? What would change if you did not have to, if you didn't have that feeling? If you didn't have to guess, if you just knew automatically that what was being dealt with you was not real and subjective, how would that change your perception?
I would be confident and powerful in my own opinions. And I would go forward in accomplishment.
Like that. Okay. Make a statement, and I'm going to ask and make a statement and affirm that this issue number one on my paper, right? Number one on my paper, Issue number 1 on my paper goes back more than 3 generations, goes back more than 5 generations, goes back more than 4 generations, goes back 5 generations. So it's 5 generations. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Love it. We're doing jam. All right. Set number 1. Let's get to the root of this and let's let it go. Let's regain your power and your confidence.
Yes.
Can you drink your water?
I'll drink my tea.
Or
It's
your
ginger
tea?
lemon tea. And
Mm.
it's made with ginger and lemon and water.
Love it. Love it. All right. I'm going to affirm in which phase the incorrect perception started with this root issue on number 1 on my paper. Did it start with number 1? Did it start with number 2? Did it start with number 3? Did it start with number 4? In number 4. I'm now going to affirm in with whom it started. The root issue number 1 on my paper started with number 1. The root issue number 1 on my paper started with number 2. In number 2, it started with number 1. In number 2, it started with number 2. In number 2, it started with number 3. It started with number 3. It started with number 4. I'm now going to affirm which factors are driving the generational misconception. Are the factors that are driving it number 1? Are the factors driving it number 2? Factors driving it number 3? Number 4? Number 5? The essential oil that you need next to clear your issue is in column 1. The essential oil that you need is in column 2. Essential oil that you need is in column 3. In column 3, the oil that you need is in 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15, 16. Pink pepper.
Oh.
Is there any more oils you need for this set? The chakra you place essential oil on is chakra 1. The chakra you place essential oil on is number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. Throat chakra. Where you speak clearly and confident.
Imagine that.
I mean, I don't know. Feels good to me. Emotions connected to pink pepper for you at your issue number 1 on this paper is number 1. Is number 2? Is number 3? Is number 3? No. Is number 4? No. I think that was somebody else. Lack of understanding.
That would make sense.
All right, if you could hold your throat or just think about your throat, like shining a bright, warm light coming in your throat when I'm saying this affirmation. We're going to let go of this lack of understanding feeling, okay? I would ask the original power of pink pepper essential oil to bring order to your spirit, inviting the grace of God to abide with you. Charge it in the generational energy field from where the incorrect perception started, with whom it started, bringing it forward through all generations of time, with its original power and authority, thereby renewing the energy field. Set and run.
I like that one a lot.
That was so good. That was so good. I like that too.
Yeah.
Great.
And look what I'm wearing today.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Love. That is so stunning.
I read
it's kind of
what she said about the strength of dragon's blood jasper.
Yeah, it's goodness. It's good. Yes, I have some new crystals. I need to look them up because I got new when I was on vacation.
Cool.
All right. All right, in this set of your issue, number one on my paper, I'm going to affirm in which phase the incorrect perception started. Did it start with number one? Start with number two? Start with number three? To start with number four? To start with number five? Start with number six? I'm now going to ask, and I'm going to affirm with whom it started. To start with number one, two, three, four. And number four, start with number one. Number two, start with number two. Number three, number four. I'm going to ask and affirm which essential oil is going to help you clear your issue in this set. The essential oil that you need for your issue number one on this paper is not column one. The oil that you need in column one is in 1 through 5, is in 6 through 10, is in 11 through 15, is in 16, is in 17, is in 18. Citronella. Is there any other oils for this set? The chakra need to place essential oil on number one. Oh, hold on. You missed one. The factors that are driving this generation, 7. You missed 6. The factors that are driving this generational misconception are number one, number two, number three, number 4, number 5. The chakra need to place essential oil is number one, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Number 10. This makes sense. So it's citronella and it's soul star chakra. And citronella is a repellent. So negative energy does not stick to you.
I like that. And you said soul star?
Yeah, so it's above your head. It's like it's spirit coming in. So you basically you would have, if you had the oil, you would have it on your hands, you would smell it, and then you would like give it up to spirit. And it would protect your aura, right?
Okay.
So we're going to, the emotion connected to citronella for you and your issue is number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. So it's moody and fatigue.
Imagine that. I don't see the moody so much, but for sure the fatigue.
Well, if you're tired, it might be, and it's other people's stuff too, right? Oh, Bada also, it's this afterlife.
Well, it's what?
Afterlife. The phase of life that the person was stuck is afterlife. So they never figured it out before they passed on. So you're helping them through this. It's an individual female. You've absorbed the emotions from this female, right? The factors that are driving it is lies, and it's the soul star chakra, right? Which is connected to, right? Spirit, where very powerful. So we're going to help somebody else here, right? This is super powerful. I would, if you could put your arms up and just let the white light, whatever color you feel warmth with, and just like bring it into you. Let go of these feelings, fatigue and moodiness, to help this individual female that's not yourself. I would ask the original power of citronella essential oil to relax Janet's body and her mind, inviting the light and hope into her life. Charge it in the generational energy field from where the incorrect perception started, with whom it started, bringing it forward through all generations of time, with its original power and authority, thereby renewing the energy field. Set and run.
I like that. I don't know why, but when you were saying that, my left hip just really started hurting.
Okay. Probably where it's sitting. Okay.
Okay.
Is it subsided or it's still there?
It's still there.
Set 3. I would ask the original. I would ask and affirm in which phase incorrect perception started in this set number 3 of your issue on my paper. I'm going to affirm it started in phase 1. I'm going to affirm it started in phase 2. I'm going to affirm it started in phase 3. I'm going to affirm it started in phase 4. I'm going to affirm with whom it started. Did it start with number 1? Start with number 2? Start with number 3? And number 3 to start with number 1? And number 3 to start with number 2? Start with number 4? I'm going to find the factor that is driving the generational misconception. Is the factor number 1, factor number 2, number 3, number 4, number 4, number 5. I'm now going to find the essential oil that's going to help you clear your root issue in this set. The essential oil that you need is in column 1. The essential oil that you need, Janet, is in column 2. The essential oil that you need is in column 3, is in column 4, is in column 5, is in column 6. In column 6, the oil that you need is in 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Thinker. Is there any other oils? Any other oils you need for this set? The emotion connected to thinker is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. The chakra you place essential oil is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, 8, number 9, number 10. Same. So let's go to the blend. It's a kid's blend. I like Thinker. It's got a lot of citrus in it. Calmer, stronger, steady, tamer, Thinker.
Is it the one with the white label?
They all have white labels, but it's orange-ish, like a yellowy orange.
Okay. Because I have these other blends, but then I got my white blends, but I don't have my white blends with me.
Okay.
I'm not sure I have Thinker. Okay.
You have in tune.
And what
So the Soul Star again.
And you said in tune also?
No, I'm saying in tune is like the adult version of Thinker.
Oh, okay. I think I've got in tune with me.
I wouldn't use it, but I'm just letting you know because it's completely different oils. But yeah. All right. The emotion that you're going to release in your soul star chakra is sadness, lack of focus, confusion, and mental stress.
What?
You're like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Soul star again. So we're going to lift our hands up. You don't have to lift it up, but if you want to, bring in a warm light into you from soul. I would ask the original power of Thinker Essential Oil Blend to heal Janet's heart, which enables her to be focused and to stay in the present. Charge it in the generational energy field from where the incorrect perception started, with whom it started, bringing it forward through all generations of time with its original power and authority, thereby renewing the energy field. Set and run.
That's beautiful.
That was really good. I like to read that in afterwards. That was really nice. All right, set 4. I'm going to affirm in this set of your issue what phase of the incorrect perception started with. The phase the incorrect perception started with is number 1, is number 2, is number 3, is number 4, is number 5. I'm now going to find whom it started with. Just start with number 1, to start with number 2, to start with number 3, and number 3 to start with number 1, and number 3 to start with number 2, start with number 4. I'm now going to find the factor that's driving generational misconception of factor 1, factor 2, factor 3, factor 4, factor 5. The essential oil that you need to help your issue in this set is in column 1, in column 2, in column 3, in column 4, in column 5, in column 6. Oil in column 6 is number 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15, 16, 17, 18. Is there any other oils you need for this set? Chakra you need the set. Chakra you need this oil on is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8. The emotions connection tamer is number 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so the oil is tamer, which is also a kid's oil, and it's the third eye. I love this oil.
Okay, so you know what's interesting?
Uh-huh.
I've told you I've been feeling like a bad little girl. And 2 of these oils are children's oils. I find that
Very
interesting.
interesting. It is very interesting.
Okay.
The emotion is suffering. How does that resonate with you?
Spot on and then some.
A little emotional.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's your third eye, which is your intuition. It kind of is a little bit. It's your intuition, where your confidence is, right? Where you can see what's coming at you.
Oh, intuition and confidence.
Right?
See, this, what's so frustrating is these things is what's holding me back from being successful.
Absolutely.
And you're just nailing every one of them.
We're chipping it away, right? We're getting in that blueprint. Yeah. We're chipping every single negative emotion out. We're pouring goodness in to fill it up. It's like you can't get rid of sugar and not change what you're drinking. You can't just not drink. You have to replace it with something, right? You can't just stop drinking sugar and then never drink anything else again because you can't drink a pop.
Right.
You have to replace that negative emotion with something positive, right?
A negative thought with a positive thought. Otherwise, it just returns.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, so third eye. You really need to let the white light or the warm light come in your brain, okay? I would ask the original power of Tamer Essential Oil Blend to allow Janet to release anxious feelings, which will be bringing her peace and inner strength. Charge it in the generational energy field where the incorrect perception started, with whom it started, bringing it forward through all generations of time with its original power and authority, thereby renewing the energy field. Set and run.
I just feel like I want to say amen after these things because they're like prayers.
They are like prayers. I would agree. You can. It's fine.
Wow.
Take a deep breath. I would take a deep breath on that. And let it all out.
Yeah, these are huge.
That was good.
Super good.
I think that was good. That was a good clearing. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to affirm in which phase the incorrect perception started for your root issue in this set, number 5. The phase of the incorrect perception was number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. I'm now going to ask and affirm that with whom it started. It started with number 1, started with number 2, started with number 3, started with number 4. In number 4, start with number 1, start with number 2, start with number 3, start with number 4. I'm not going to find the factor that's driving the generational misconception. Are they factors 1? Are they factors 2? Factors 3? Factors 5? 4? Factors 4? Factors 5? The essential oil that you need to clear your issue in this set is in column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. In column 4, the oil that you need first is in 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 1 through 15, 16. Yellow mandarin.
Mandarin?
Yellow mandarin. Is there any other oil? The chakra you place this essential oil on is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 7. Your throat again. This is a warm fuzzy. This is a detox. The rest of them really. Last one was like digestive, like you're digesting it, you're clearing it. Your pepper was the same thing. You're like, these are really good oils. The essential oil, or this, the emotions connected with this essential oil, yellow mandarin, is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 4. All right, so it's feeling paralyzed, and it's your throat chakra. Are you laughing at me or with me, Miss Janet?
Do I just have like a little spike on top of my head and you just see going pound, pound? It's just like you're nailing them.
Yes. We're working. This is, maybe I need to take a detox bath every time we do them, because you are like, you are testing very, very, very good and effectively today. So the phase of life is afterlife again. Can you hear me? Because you're frozen. Can you hear me?
You froze too, but yeah, afterlife.
Okay. Wow. Afterlife. It's both an individual female and male, but not yourself. So somebody pretty close. The factors driving it is lies. Oil is yellow mandarin. Emotion is paralyzed, and it's the throat chakra.
Wow.
All right, let's bring it in here. Let's bring in the warm light. We're going to be able to speak our authentic self, have confidence to do what we need to do to get through, right? I would ask the original power of yellow mandarin essential oil to bring a sense of calm for Janet, a sense of contentment and well-being that invites forgiveness of others so that she can move on. Charge it in the generational energy field from where the incorrect perception started, with whom it started, bringing it forward through all generations of time with its original power and authority, thereby renewing the energy field. Set and run. Take a deep breath, please. In.
This one's huge.
It is really big. Like you're wavering in there. You feel like wavering. I feel like we're like a crochet needle in the web, like how you scoop it, you know, and then come up and then scoop it and come up. That's why I feel like I'm like wavering, but I'm not saying no, but it's like we're moving it deeper in there, right? We're clearing still, kind of like you're scooping it. That's just what I felt.
Just going in and bringing up more stuff.
Just
bringing up more stuff.
That was good. I'm going to affirm and I'm going to see how far we come. Okay. You have really great oils here. We might. So I'm going to affirm and I'm going to make a statement that you have cleared your root issue by 30% today. I'm going to make a statement that Janet, you cleared your root issue number 1 on my paper by 50%. I make a statement that you cleared your root issue by 75%. I make a statement, Janet, that the root issue on number 1 on my paper, you cleared by 90%. I make a statement, Janet, that you cleared your root issue number 1 on my paper by 100%, by 95%. One more set. 95. We're wavering, right? You were letting me get a little bit deeper with that. We sat there for a little bit, right? That was deep. Did you feel that? That was good.
It's almost making me feel like I want to cry.
Yep. And that's okay, because it's probably a good thing. That emotional release is like phenomenal. So it's okay. Right. I'm going to affirm in which phase the incorrect perception started in this set of your root issue. Make a statement. I'm going to affirm it started in number 1, it started in number 2, it started in number 3, it started in number 4, it started in number 5. Make a statement. I'm going to affirm with whom it started. To start with number 1, start with number 2, start with number 3, start with number 4. And number 4 to start with number 1, and number 4 start with number 2, and number 4 start with number 4. I'm now going to find the factor that's driving this generation, this conception. The factors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm now going to find the essential oil that's going to help you clear your issue in this set of your root issue. The oil that you need is not in column 1. The oil that you need is in column 2. The oil that you need is in column 3, is in column 4, is in column 5, is in column 6. The oil in column 6 that you need is in 1 through 5, 6 through 10. The oil that you need is number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Oil is deep blue, my dear.
Oh.
Is there any other oils you need for this set? The chakra you place essential oil in is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 8. The emotion connected to deep blue is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Oh, this is a good oil. I'm going to tell you what the oil is in just a second. We've talked about this a little bit.
It's deep blue.
Yeah, but like what, just a little bit about it. The emotion connected to deep blue was number 1, number 2, number 3, number 3. Fear of painful situations. My other emotions book is somewhere, but this will be okay. It's the oil of surrendering pain. Deep blue is generally used for physical discomfort, but it can also assist individuals who are resisting or avoiding the emotions that underlie their physical discomfort. It offers strength to face emotional wounds, allowing the wound to surface for transformation and healing. This blend can teach individuals how to be the observer of their painful experiences rather than over-identifying with them. When individuals suffer from intense emotional and physical pain, it is common for them to act irrationally or lose their head. Deep blue can support the mind in staying cool and collected, regardless of the emotional turmoil or the physical pain individuals may be in. In this way, they maintain mental clarity in the face of danger and pain. At its core, deep blue teaches acceptance and tolerance of pain. It reveals the possibility that pain is not cruel or bad, but is simply a teacher. Instead of resisting pain, one may embrace the lessons it has to offer. As individuals let go of resistance, pain lessens and often dissipates altogether. By understanding the nature of pain, this blend encourages an assimilation of all life's experiences. The positive properties that it finds is strengthened, accepting, soothed, healing, and serene.
Wow.
that is the oil that I needed when I first started with doTERRA. And I was going through my divorce, but I was having migraines. I was in so much pain. I was taking, like I said, 17 ibuprofen a day and getting bloody noses, and I needed something different. And then I realized the emotional side of Deep Blue, and I was like, oh, see? And I always thought emotions and pain were connected. Always thought, because I worked in mental health and I saw people who were addicted have pain. People with mental health issues have significant pain and get pain, getting medications for pain, and or not being able to walk, or having debilitative issues like fibromyalgia, et cetera, right? And so
Right.
I'm like, depression and pain are connected, right? Fibromyalgia and pain are connected, or fibromyalgia and depression are connected. And so Deep Blue and peppermint are like two ones. People are just like, oh, it's just for discomfort or a little bit of, whatever. And they're super powerful for emotional health. That's
Yes.
why you get peppermint when you redo your order. Peppermint free. It's an amazing, powerful oil.
What did you just say?
When you get your annual subscription to doTERRA, they give you a free peppermint every year when you
Oh,
redo your thing. It's a powerful essential oil. Okay. We're working on your third eye again. We're really working with your intuition and your confidence today. So we're going to, it is Earth life. It's an individual female. It is evil that's driving it. The fear of painful situations is the emotion that's connected to Deep Blue. And the chakra point is your third eye.
wow. Say that again after you said evil is driving it. And then what else?
Fear of painful situations is the emotion connected to Deep Blue. And then the third eye is the chakra that we are going to think about Deep Blue on, and we're going to hold that chakra and let white light come in, or warm light, as we say this amazing affirmation. Deep breath. I would ask the original power of Soothing Blend essential oil to aid Janet to face her emotional wounds, allowing them all to surface and for her to heal. Charge it in the generational energy field from where the incorrect perception started, with whom it started, bringing it forward through all generations of time with its original power and authority, thereby renewing the energy field. Set and run.
It's a good one. That's a good one.
That was really good. I would ask and I would affirm that you have cleared your issue. Yeah, that was amazing. That was powerful.
Yeah. I've been using Deep Blue almost every day on my lower back. The
So
root chakra.
today, which is super funny, like your kidneys or your lower back?
Lower back. On my
Because
spinal column and on my hips.
that's where your emotions, females especially, hold emotional pain there in your hips.
Should I use Deep Blue here?
I would tonight if you want. Be careful not to get it in your eyes. Is it a roller or the oil or the
I've got
rub
the
or the
rub.
stick? There's four options.
I've got
Sorry,
the tube. The tube.
it's you. So just put a little tiny on your third eye,
Okay.
and then
Right
wash
there.
your hands.
I'm not going to wash my hand because I'm not going to waste that.
Okay, use your opposite hand.
That's right.
Use your
Use the other
non-dominant
part.
hand.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is amazing. 1, 2, 3, 3 chakras. Great chakras. Oh my gosh. Throat, soul, star, and third eye. Such amazing chakras to work with.
Yeah.
6 oils and affirmations. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 emotions, but they were like strong emotions, right? 10
Yeah.
emotions. 10 emotions in six sets. That was amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
Are there any oils you
Very
need?
powerful.
Deep blue on your third eye chakra. Is there any other recipe you need to use? Normal routine. Do you have magnolia?
Yes.
Okay. So you need to put magnolia on your lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 4. So this makes sense too. So put magnolia on your solar plexus, which is just below your sternum, above your belly button, like your gut shot, right? Yep. So put that on tonight. Put that on your solar plexus. That gives you mental energy. Okay.
So magnolia above belly button.
Yeah, like right in the middle of your stomach. And then deep blue on your third eye. This is wisdom, intuition, one's ability to think, evaluating your own insights. It really works your whole nervous system, the eyes, the skull, the pituitary gland, all of your sense organs. The mantra is to seek only the highest truth, although this will be dependent on what you believe to be the highest truth, which goes back to your word issue, right? Guesses at what normal and appropriate is. So if you really get in tune with your third eye, think about that.
So maybe go do that third eye yoga move.
Yeah, I would work on that. You really need to get your intuition back so you have the confidence, right? I would work with these 3 yoga moves until we see each other. The throat, the third eye, and well, she does not have soul star. So do mountain pose or warrior pose, which warrior pose is just like this, or you just just standing tall with your legs down like a tree, right? And you can just bring in the energy.
Okay. Okay.
Frankincense, you can't go wrong with that either. But if you're working on anything, but deep blue right now is testing for your third eye, soul star chakra. Just put frankincense. That just came to my mind. So put it in your hand. You have Frank? You have Frank, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's good. Do you use frankincense internally every day?
No.
If you could put it in your, like a drop in your tea or just a drop under your tongue every morning, that would be great. Do you have copaiba?
Yes.
Both those are going to positively affect your central nervous system. And then that's going to really help your third eye as well. Okay. It's going to give you focus, ability to think and make decisions. It's going to calm you down. Then deep blue on your forehead, third eye.
Okay. So I'm gonna do Frank and copaiba, 1 drop under my tongue daily.
Yep.
What was the one I just put on?
Magnolia on the middle of your stomach. Yep. Above your belly button, below your sternum, like right in the middle of your stomach. Like if somebody punched you in the gut.
Stomach. And
that's
then
your mental energy.
Oh, wow. And then deep blue on third eye.
And I'm saying like the smallest scant amount of deep blue rub, okay? You do not need much.
Okay.
Because it's going to absorb
Okay. And we don't want it to make me cry. We don't want it in my eye.
We do not want it in your eye.
Okay.
You get it in your eye, get coconut oil in your eye right away.
Yes. Yeah, okay. I will do that. Do you
Go ahead.
Do you know about far infrared light?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have one of those?
I don't. It's been like a thought process, and I kind of want an infrared salt sauna in my house. It's really what I really want.
You kind of want one?
It's just a goal. I should probably put on my dream board and manifest the crap out of that. Make it happen. I would love one. Infrared is amazing, and I want the salt. I want the sauna to, yeah.
Do it
Yes,
all.
It's goodness. So is like water bathing. I haven't ever done that. We do have the availability in town.
To what, water bathe?
With a frequency, you like submerge yourself except for your head. You wear your swimming suit and you get in water, and there's a frequency that runs through it, and it actually lets you like completely meditate into like a deep sleep. But
and that would be different. So the like the binaural tones go into the water. Oh, so water therapy.
But I do have, I think I'm going to try it, but I used to have nightmares of drowning. So like, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. Like if I slept in a water bed, I have a fear of water. I don't know how to swim very well. And so if I was really submerged and the only thing out was my head, I'd probably be okay because I think you're in there. I've never done it. I have to go look at it probably. It would probably be helpful. But I've heard about amazing things for like anxiety and for just centering and to get in this, like a friend of mine does it, and she's just like, you've never gotten into that REM sleep before in your life. She's like, you wake up and you're like, holy cow, I just took 20 hours of sleep. And I was like, really?
And so you sleep in the water.
Yeah. So if I put binaural frequencies in me, I relax. If I put like the neural tools, I listen to it at night, I'm sleeping before she gets 5 minutes in there. Wow. If I have binaural frequencies in both of my ears at the same time, I'm out.
So what do you listen to for binaural frequencies?
So I Google on YouTube. Today I did one for, let me see if I can find it. YouTube. I just find them on YouTube. So today I did one. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. A certain hertz. It was like, oh my gosh, it was the same lady. Let me see. Oh, right here. She has like kind of like, this
What's
one
her
is,
name?
it's like a, it's a meditative mind. It says positive vibes only. And this.
Oh, meditative mind. Okay.
So I listened to that today. I mean, she has some that are like hours. I did one for 30 minutes today because I was just taking that bath, and I only was in the bath for, I think I was in there for 20 minutes, and then I finished it outside. But I listened to the binaural thing after. It's like there's some that are 9 hours. I don't think that's hers though. So I listened to one for what's that?
I started my car because I'm cold.
I was like, what is that noise? I can't remember. It was like energy. It was like energy centering, abundance. It was like frequency 7 something. And so there's different frequencies, and you just gotta feel like you gotta listen to them and see if you like them. Just like that one lady, you're like, that lady's voice like annoyed the shit out of me, right? So you just gotta figure out what you like and then choose. I just go on YouTube. There's so many, so I just I'm going to stop the recording.
Okay.